Hey guys, Moldran here, and some people have been lucky enough to play the console version already, and they reached level 60 1 or 2 days ago and played a bit and found some items, so I decided to take a look at those legendary items. So let's go to this slideshow here and look at this Immortal King chest. 850 armor, 300 strength, 350 vitality, 82 all assist, and the one on the right is even better with combined I think 670 base stats. Max. Those are items. Those are items that are worth getting for. Let's take a look at other ones. Now look at this. Helm of Command, 200 strength, 170 vitality, 7% life, 8% block, 6% crit chance, and a socket. Who needs Members when you can get a Helm of Command like that? Let's continue. Devil Dong and Skycutter. 100 swords. Both have a socket. Both have crit damage. Both have high strength. Both are actually better than Echoing Furies. Both are actually better than Heathen's Echoing Fury, which is just crazy. And those aren't even good ones, those are just bad ones. Like this is 5% damage or 7% damage. If they would come, like they could be a lot better if the people would actually play console version for a week or 2 weeks. They're gonna find much better items or the same items with much better stats. Now let's continue. That's also showing a few items here with the DPS and stuff, but we go into the details. Here for example, here we have belts. Immortal King belts with 500 base stats, 85 all assist, but look on the right, there's a new mighty belt, the Undisputed Champion, with 400 strength. You know how much DPS that is? 400 strength, 82 all assist, 75 lightning resist, lifesteal and life per fury spent. But there's even more, Next tab, okay, it's the same. Just confirming that it's actually real. Then here we have Leah's ring with 50% magic find and ignores your ability loss. So this ring is actually going to save you a lot of gold. But on the right you have a better version of the Lyoric Synod that we are using. And now the real good items start. So here we have, for example, new boots, and those boots have 250 dex, 120 vitality, 7% attack speed and 13% movement speed, which is even more than 12%, plus some crowd control reduction on top of it. Then here we got this Scorn with 1.4k DPS, more than 200% crit damage. It didn't roll that good. I'm pretty sure a Scorn on console version can roll to 1.6k DPS or more. But on the left, look at this one in this sword. Socket, 70% crit damage, 370 strength, vitality and 1.3k DPS. Found one on the first day of playing the game. This is just absolutely crazy. And here in the last we have some, or here we have another belt, 50 crit damage, 13% movement speed, 8% attack speed, 1% crit chance. This is a trifecta belt. Can you imagine this? This is a trifecta mighty belt with perfect stats. And I think I have to stop it here. There's also this Manticore and Calamity going around with 1.5k DPS, but pretty interesting, don't you think so? The console items are much better than the PC version items. And there are several things that trigger this. Now first, there's no auction house, so you have to find the gear yourself. So Blizzard increased the chance to find gear for yourself or made the gear that you find better. This I see it as kind of like loot 1.5, and it might very well be that those legendaries actually come into the live game, they come into the real Diablo 3 PC game in this pre-expansion patch. And of course, if those items come in, the current gear is going to be useless, so this is just another reason for this. But what I don't understand is, I mean, people were saying, yes, the rolls in the console version appear to be insane. However, to me this is negative. A lot of upvotes, I think it's even #1 spot. Basically, Redditor Naden Margogo was saying that it's a bad thing because he says that hardcore Diablo players intend to play the games for months if not years to come, and that there won't be much endgame because you're gonna beat Inferno and stuff, and you're gonna get really good gear very quickly, so you don't have to farm thousands of hours. But how I see it is, first, this is the console version. The console version is different than the PC version. Now, first I think that console players are a lot more casual, that the community is not like the PC community, like getting 10 characters to Paragon 100 or min-maxing everything, Alcazar here, Alcazar there, optimized run here, max everything. No, I think the console players, or Blizzard is targeting more casual players that just want to beat the game play with friends, have some fun on a Friday night with pizza and playing Diablo, and yeah, just play the games and they want to be rewarded for that. They don't want to go into this endless loot grind, investing 1,000 hours to finally get a legendary that's worth or that is an upgrade. No, on the console version you're gonna find upgrades on a frequent basis, and the items are actually really good. So there's a lot of enjoyment in those 50 or 100 hours of enjoyment that you get out of console games. And again, I don't think Diablo 3 as console game is meant to be played for thousands of hours. I think it's meant to be played for 50 hours, 100 hours, beat Diablo Inferno, get good gear, get some Paragon levels, but don't just get every class to Paragon 100. Depends on the player, of course, but I think the majority of players is going to be satisfied with simple like that. And as far as the PC version is concerned, I hope we can see some of those items in this pre-expansion patch. They are pretty well designed, I really like them, the new stats improved, everything looks better than current in the PC version, and yeah, other than that, it makes me look even more forward to the expansion, because it seems that Josh Mosquera, who always used to be the game director for console version, really took the console to the next level, and there are really nice mechanics in the console version, like less items dropping, loot being better, no auction house, no real man auction house, and yeah, it just seems to be a pretty good experience in all. Like even the difficulty levels in the console version are much more meaningful than in the PC version. It's not just monster power system, they actually give every difficulty a name. That's how it should be, and hopefully it's going to be like that in PC version as well. So that was my video about the super sick, insane console legendaries. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be back.